So let's now talk about business matters, and you have probably noticed that Omega is the official Olympics timekeeper. The brand has been linked with the Olympic Games since 1932, and they have just announced that they have pursued this partnership till 2032. So quite some long-term commitment there, but for the most viewed sport event in the world, well, this for sure brings them worldwide visibility and also prevents any other brands to benefit from it, as we have heard that Seiko was really pushing hard to take this spot, hence the long commitment. During last prime time, I mentioned that since quite a long time, Swiss watchmaking export figures had finally marked a positive increase for the month of March. But I also mentioned that I didn't believe that the overall decrease will stop there, and the figures for the month of April have just confirmed that. Again, I still think this trend will continue. The size of the cake is gently and for sure getting smaller, and some brands still have to adjust to this new business environment with new and better positioned products if they don't want their slice of the cake to transform into little crumbs. Well, I'll say it again, but it doesn't take anything away from my love and appreciation for this industry, but the good old days are definitely over for most of the brands. I doubt many would disappear, I don't think so, but getting smaller for sure, and I just hope shareholders will understand that instead of just aiming for continuous and unnecessary growth, well, a watch is an emotional product and it doesn't follow the same strategy as car makers, for instance. So regarding upcoming events, I just wanted to mention that we will be attending the Geneva Trade Fair dedicated to the suppliers of the industry between the 20th and the 23rd of June. This is called the EPHG. And it's always a good place to get a feel of the industry on top of often discovering some pretty interesting stuff that might end up in some watch collection in the near future. And one last thing I wanted to add, and as a little teaser, is that our next Who's Who of watchmaking will be dedicated to Uhrwerk, a brand that is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. And this brand has for sure opened the way to many independent brands we know today with their rather disruptive take on watchmaking. So before going back on the big independent brands, I thought it was more original and very interesting to come back on this small but iconic player of the watchmaking planet. So all the very best to you, and see you real soon with some super cool reports coming ahead. I can really promise you that, and all the best.